Okay, guys, now we detach the curve. We can attach the curve also. Now you know what is attach and detach. Now, create curve tool, CV curve tool. Now we are in a shelf called curve shelf. You can see the curves are here, the knobs are here. Knobs belongs to the curves. Curves belongs to the knobs because curves will create the knobs object. In this one, just go to the curve and then curve tool and CV curve tool. We have to press Control and Shift and hold it. Control, Shift, hold, then click on the CV curve tool. Once you click, you can see the shelf, something is added over here. So whatever you want to make it as a shortcut in the shelf, first select the shelf, then go to the create option or whatever the option you need. Now I need a curve. Already I created the CV curve. Now I want to create the EP curve tool as a shortcut in the shelf over here. So that you have to press and hold Control Shift, hold it, then click on the EP curve. Now you got this. Okay, now no need to go over there again and again to do something. So just click on the curve here, then start drop. Okay, we created the curve. Now you can use open close curve to close this curve. Now this curve is closed. Then create a curve again and draw something. Now go to the backspace to delete. Backspace, backspace, enter. So you create things. Okay, now another one is I created the curve. Suddenly I enter the curve. I want to create or add the curve. So we have two ways to do that. One is just draw the curve next to that, then attach. Instead of that, select the curve and then you can add from the selected curve. It's possible. And for that, the added curve need to understand the seam first. Okay. Now go to the extend curve. Extend the curve. You can see the curve is extended. You can see here. In a particular distance, the curve is extended. Isn't it? So I want to make it in a reverse manner because you can see the seam is always on top because we created from here. So what you can do is you can reverse the seam. So you can do the reverse direction. Now you can see the seam is not here. The seam is over here. The box and U, so first two. Now you select and extend the curve. You can see the curve is extended in other way around. So you can change the direction by using a reverse direction. Okay, so what are the use of those things, reverse direction, other things? Now, if you want to create something by using the curve, by example, it's a round one, okay? 1, 2, so click on a bend. You can see it's bending by using the bend. Where from it is bends? From the end. That's why we need to know where the seam is. Also, You can see the circle. It is a clockwise circle or anti-clockwise circle. Anyone guess? Where is the dot and where is the U? The square and there's the U. So it is a clockwise or anti-clockwise? Please text me. I just want to understand what you really understand about the seam direction. So seam direction is very much useful to create a mesh from the curve. Okay, one of the easiest ways by using the surface, you can use a few options like a loft, planar, revolve. By using these three, we can create the NURBS surface by using the curve. So that's why we are focusing more on the curve. Okay, now I don't want to extend this, but I want to draw. So you can do that, add point tool. So from here, we can fix, enter. So add point tool. So okay, I'll just create another curve like this. Now click the add point tool. You can see it's adding from here. I want to add from the top so that first do the reverse, then add point tool. Now we can add from the top. So that's the reason why we need to reverse the direction. So seam is nothing but it's showing the direction of the curve. Once you reverse the direction, the extend or add point tool is work very well. Okay, the usage of the curve is very simple. Now we have one U shape like this, Control D, selecting these two. In between these two, select these two curves, 1 and 2, surface and click on loft. See, you can see that curves over here. To edit the curve, you know what is attach, detach, move seam. No, move seam you don't know, only the attach, detach, open close curve, add point tool, align, then reverse curve direction. By using this, we can reshape the curves. Then select these two curves, go to the surface and click loft. So you can create the shape by using these two curves. In Maya, the curves or any tool execution, maybe it's a loft or revolve or extrude, it will remember as a history. In history, you can select this and go to the Control A channel box. You can see the loft still it's remain. So loft as history. So now I just select the curve. What the history is? Suppose if I move up and down, still the history will update. So the the surface knows that it is created by these two curves. So that if I move this curve, it will obey. I delete this one. Not only two curves, two or more curves, but the order is very important, selection order. Okay, something like this, 1, 2, 3. This is the order. So go to the loft, you can see interesting curve. I delete this one. Suppose if you select 1, 2, 3, it will go from here to here, then to here. You understand, isn't it? You're following me. It is not a right structure, what we are expecting. So order of selection is important. 1, 2, 3, then surface left. Now I'm creating this curve. Okay. Now Control D is duplicate. And Shift D is special duplicate. What is special duplicate? Suppose if you do some changes, it will happen to the next. It is special duplicate. Examples is a surface, Control D and move and scale. Now you do the shift D, the same thing, the same ratio of the scale will improve. So what is the shortcut of this? Shift D. Shift D is for special duplicates. Control D is for duplicate. I want only one duplicate. It is easy for us. Select this to Control D. That's it. I got it. I'm sorry, guys. Suppose you select this, Control D, and move. Now use a Shift D without deselecting the mesh. Now I'm doing it. Shift D is duplicating properly. Suppose I left the selection and select this and Shift D. No, it won't happen. Now we have to do manually. Understand? So once you duplicate Control D and you move something, use a Shift D continuously without deselecting the selection. Okay. I selecting everything, then surface loft. So just I'm trying to create the tube like a paste. Now Control D, make it up, Shift D, scale it towards down. And then Control D, move up, Shift D. Okay, this is the cap. So select one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Surface loft. Now we have to cover the cap. For this, I want to select the top one, top curve. Yes, we selected it. For this surface, I just click the planar. Planar means nothing but just a plane will close this. It's closed now, but it looks dark because of the normals. We'll talk about the normals a little later. But just I'm discussing about the curve, how useful it is to create the interesting shapes. This is a tube, and the tube is closed. Okay. I hope you understand what is loft is. Loft. Loft is nothing but select 2 or more curves, then apply the loft. The condition is selection. Order of the selection is important. Okay. So that we need to know about the curves. For the curve, create the like the curve again. Now we use a lathe, same thing we use a revolve. Revolve is nothing but in 3ds Max is like a lathe. Select the semicircle and make sure that your pivot is always centered. That's why the pivots always will drop on the center of the symmetry, isn't it? That's why I made the symmetry as a center, then we draw the curve like this. So flower wash. See, I complete over here. So we can now we can move anywhere, it doesn't matter because of the pivot. Pivot is very important. Suppose so surface and revolve, you can see that revolve is happening. And then revolve. Got it, isn't it? Anything can draw, but make sure that this axis, the center, this axis line, you have to make this axis line as a center. Okay. Now I'll try one more thing like a pillar or fountain. Surface revolve. The fountain, something like that. Now, if you want to adjust something, still it is possible by using this curve. Go to the control vertex. Control vertex is controlling the curve. The curve is controlling the loft. But still the history is remaining, so that if you move the control vertex, you can adjust the shape. And then you can use your left arrow and right arrow to select the next control vertex. Okay, guys, you try with curves. To understand the curves is very interesting thing. To understand the curve, how it works, you have to draw more. So the assignment today is by using the curve, CV curve, you need to draw your name. Okay, I forgot to tell you, if you press shift, it will go for a straight lines. Without shift and click and drag, you can place this one, then click and drag and choose the right place and leave it. Click and drag, choose the right place, use a shift to get the straight lines. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm writing my name. Same way, you have to write your name by using the double lines, not a single line, so that you can control the curve. The rest will get practice. If you have a mouse, it's more better, no problem. But the concept is this: if your name is very big, make it at least 5 letters, or 5 letters, something like that, 4 letters, 5 letters. So you can practice your curve tool. The curve, also practice the tool like attach, detach, align, and then add point tool, then reverse direction, and bend, extend, curve, those tools practice. Then go to the surface and then practice these 3. And then this is the assignment. Your name is the assignment. Any question, please text me, guys. That's it today's section. We'll meet tomorrow, guys. Thank you. Have a good day.